My name is Edsel Keith Cunningham Jr. I serve as the Executive Director for Louisiana Housing Corporation. The mission is to provide affordable housing for the citizens of Louisiana. We do that through a mix of programs and other opportunities that are really designed to create housing in communities in ways that communities need that housing. We have what are called low-income housing tax credits, which we fund projects across the state, from the northern part of the state, East Carroll Parish, Lake Providence, all the way down to St. Bernard Parish. So we have a wide footprint and a lot of responsibility. But we also have other dollars, home dollars, other dollars that we work in partnership with federal agencies to administer, whether they're weatherization assistance dollars or low-income housing energy assistance payment dollars. We use all of those really together to try to create those real home ownership, those real rental opportunities all across the state. The conference is really an opportunity for us to focus on housing, to be able to demonstrate to those individuals who may not be aware of how integral part housing is to the overall concern. We've been able to identify housing as really a foundational aspect of development for all the communities across the state. We see the link between housing and education. We see the link between housing and healthcare. We see the link between housing and the economy. We believe that housing is the most important foundation for the rest of the opportunities that people in Louisiana need to experience. And so we believe by putting a housing conference together, not only will we be able to get individuals who are like-minded, who are all engaged in some level, professionally, nonprofit level, to focus on housing, but we also think this represents an opportunity for us to really get a message out about housing, how important it is, how critical it is, how vital it is, and hopefully people will start paying attention. I'm absolutely excited to have the governor here speaking with us. I believe his administration has done really the lion's share of the effort by putting this board together and by supporting us in so many different ways. That this is just an opportunity for us to really show him what we've been able to do since the beginning of his administration. I'm also excited just to have these people here. It's incredible to be in a room full of people who have others' concerns ahead of their own. I like to believe I'm in a room full of leaders because you put your issues aside when you're dealing with this. This is probably one of the most difficult things that the state doesn't address. The ability to create housing. Housing is important for everyone. Everyone has a place to live. And we just want to make sure that that place is safe and decent and affordable. We want to make sure that that place leads to other opportunities and doesn't limit. We want to make sure that every community in Louisiana really has an opportunity to access what this agency can do as far as building communities. We have advocates, we have developers, we have industry professionals, we have banks, we have realtors, we have attorneys. We believe that this will be able to focus on every aspect of housing, really giving us an opportunity to develop what I believe is absolutely necessary for us to kind of achieve the goal. And that's to create a statewide housing plan. By putting all of the people together, we believe we can one day come to a conclusion as to what we need from a housing perspective statewide. And, you know, my dad used to say, if you help make the Kool-Aid, you can't complain about how sweet it tastes. So we're getting everybody involved so they can help us make some of this Kool-Aid. Every opportunity we have to speak and talk about housing is to solve problems. We believe that we have a unique team, a unique strategy, a unique ability as the Louisiana Housing Corporation to solve problems. And so this conference will not only give us the ability to understand problems that we may not be aware of, but it'll also give individuals who may be in a better position to solve them access to them as well. This is an all hands on deck kind of deal. No good idea comes from anywhere. There's just good implementation. We believe we can take the ideas that are presented here and implement some of them to create real opportunities. And so that's the focus, that's the goal. Connecting our resources with those communities, connecting these professionals with these communities, connecting the resources with the communities that need them the most. That's the title. It's Connections. I believe everyone has their individual objectives, their individual motives, and I believe that's important. But I'm from Louisiana, and I believe that, we are unique in a couple of different aspects. One thing is we care about each other, and I believe this presents an opportunity to really represent what you can do to help. If you have a resource, if you have an ability, if you have capacity, your knowledge needs to be at the table. Your resources need to be at the table. Your effort needs to be at the table. That's the only way we're going to solve this problem, is by working together as a community, all focused on addressing housing. So hopefully you'll be able to see that we're really changing lives. And we have the unique opportunity to do so, and we're humbled by it. We appreciate it, and we work tirelessly to achieve that goal.